Hello there everyone, KevMK89 back with another Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass episode. And in this episode we're going to be playing the Double Cherry Cup, the last cup of Wave 5. What are we going to use? For this, I'm going to go with... let's go with a Yoshi. I think we already played as red and blue in previous episodes, or as a green. Let's go with a PP Yellow. PP Yellow Yoshi. And we're doing the Double Cherry Cup. And I would say this cup is a little better than the Feather Cup to me. It's got tracks that I like more. And of course, Wave 5, it's the second wave after Wave 4 to include 3 city courses. Alright, first one is Tour Los Angeles Laps, a more traditional city course. And I fully expected this one to be in Wave 5, and it turned out to be right. But it arrived in the full daylight condition, while the original Tour version had the sunset. Here's the best part of the track already, the first part wasted. It feels like Huntington Beach here, and I don't think it's very accurate to California because I used to live there. And I hear LA is really ghetto, so it's not, well, I've been to LA before and it was. It is ghetto in general. I prefer this depiction, or this take on Los Angeles rather than the real Los Angeles in real life. But why'd they have to choose LA for a city course? And here's already lap 2 already done, so driving on the beach is over, and that sucks. So here's the baseball stadium. I'm guessing it's supposed to be Dodger Stadium. I was little when I went there, so that was a long time ago. So I don't know. I can't really imagine what it looks like now, because Southern California is a toilet where I used to live. I'm sure it's a toilet now in LA. And then this third lap here, once you pass the finish line over there, oh my god. Come on, PP Yellow Yoshi. Is that Baby Rosalina? There's Donkey Kong. This area, it reminds me of Lego City Undercover a little bit. The Wii U Lego game. And, you would fully expect this would look super ghetto if it was real life. Just why? And LA is where all the woke people are with Hollywood. With woke Hollywood, so just, come on. Really gotta make a city track of LA and California? Why not choose San Diego? It's nicer over there. I remember San Diego being very nice. But I enjoyed Los Angeles Laps okay in this game. I give it a solid 7 out of 10. Not my favorite. And I do like the music more here than in the original and Tour, where the people with the acapella going ba 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 ba. I didn't really care for that in the original, but I did like the sunset more. And now here's GBA Sunset Wilds, the track that I forget about the most in Wave 5 because they ruined it in this game. This track is very disappointing in Mario Kart 8. Just, why would they choose this track over a GBA Bowser's Castle track? I like Sunset Wilds, and I played it for the first time in Tour, and I enjoyed it there, but here, it's disappointing. The sun doesn't even set. So what you see right now is the way the track stays the entire race. And this is so standard and generic feeling for Wave 5 standards. It looks similar to N64 Calamari Desert too. It's just another boring desert track. A boring desert track, just like GCN Dry Desert. And look at the graphics of that mud. It looks so cheap and plasticky right here. Just what? They've shown us what Wave 4 looked really good, and Wave 5 just doesn't look as good. And this track is a glaring example of that. Sunset Wilds in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is pathetic. Definitely I think this is the final GBA track too. And I've seen people try and defend Nintendo's dumb decision of not including the sunset in the very name Sunset Wild, saying why they couldn't because Mario Kart 8 doesn't have dynamic lighting. It's like, what? Well then why'd you choose this track? This track on its own, without the sunset, doesn't stand out. It's just worse N64 Calamari Desert without the train, and another boring desert track. This is an L track for Wave 5 because of the sunset being missing. That ruins Sunset Wilds. Defeats the whole point of the name. I don't hate this track. Like, the track itself is alright. But no sunset absolutely just shatters the name. And it's disappointing. Disappointing track for Wave 5 standards. If you can't have the sunset, then why didn't you choose GBA Bowser Castle 4 or GBA Bowser Castle 3? We still don't have a single retro Bowser's Castle yet in this game as I am recording this episode. There is no retro Bowser's Castle track. They should have chosen a GBA Bowser Castle over Sunset Wilds. L choice. Sunset Wilds gives, like, without the sunset, it's a 6 out of 10 or 5 or 6 out of 10. They've messed it up. And here's the other Wii track that I think they messed up for 8 Deluxe, in my opinion, is Wii Koopa Cape. This would have been my favorite Wii track, but that Koopa sign right there that I'm driving under, gone. Completely gone from the original Wii version and even the 3DS version in 7. How dare that? A simple Koopa sign be missing in 8 Deluxe. That is so unacceptable to me. The laziness and the lack of care for Koopa Cape, and this is in Wave 5, is genuinely disappointing. And look at how easy this underwater section is, with barely any, with anti-gravity just placed there. They didn't even seal the tube to make you drive upside down like I had an idea for. This track is basically just Tor and 7 combined. It's disappointing. This track is just disappointing now. They've taken a 10 out of 10 track and made it a 7 out of 10. Although I do like these half pipes. These were not in 7. In 3DS, the half pipes were gone, but they're back here. And they're okay. Like, they're fun. That definitely helps Koopa Cape in this game. It makes it much better than 7's version, for sure. This is the main problem. This anti-gravity section and this half pipe, just... Even the Cheep Cheeps from 7 are gone. Why did they remove the Cheep Cheeps? They should have just made it a port of the original Wii version. Bring back those electricity rotating things that were in the original. And that Koopa sign right there, it's like, come on. No excuse to why that's missing. It made a little bit of sense in Tor, because it's a mobile game. But here, this is a console game. Unacceptable and not okay that Koopa sign is missing. I'm pretty angry with Koopa Cape in this game. I'm disappointed with it. And the cheap trees, it just... ugh. I know I'm complaining a lot, but Sunset Wilds and Koopa Cape are disappointing in Wave 5. They're the main disappointments from the wave. This underwater section looks kinda cool, but it's too easy. It's too easy, and there's no Koopa sign, and no electricity underwater. Defeating the whole... like, removing what I loved best about the original. But it brought back half pipes. So it's just a 7 out of 10 track now. It's solid, but it doesn't appear enough online, where I do want to play it, but it just doesn't show up. And when it does, people just don't pick it. It's annoying. And now here's the very best city track. The third city track of Wave 5. Vancouver Velocity. I have been waiting for this track to arrive in this game for such a long time. And it's finally here. But, I expected it to be in Wave 6. Why'd they push it forward so early? Now we have no winter track to look forward to in Wave 6. This city track definitely turned out the best out of all the Tour City tracks. The music is great, and this is my favorite part of the track, and it sucks that you only get to drive through it once. It's so good! And it is the very first city track to include anti-gravity like this. And that's another reason why I love Vancouver Velocity. It looks really pretty, too. The music is great, it hits hard, and this anti-gravity is like they put it exactly where it needed to go. You play this in Tour and you think of where anti-gravity could go, and it's that bridge section, and they got it right. They nailed it right there. They did very good with Vancouver Velocity, but it just sucks that that 4 section was only the first lap, and that's it for driving through that area. It's no longer you don't drive that way anymore, and that sucks. That's my favorite part of the track. It's not like Tokyo Blur or Paris Promenade where you drive through the same areas over and over, like how you did on Paris Promenade and Tokyo Blur and Sydney Sprint and New York Minute. Because I did notice that the city tracks after wave 3, you don't really drive in the same place you did before. Ah, screw you, Donkey Kong. But I'm a big fan of Vancouver Velocity. Those autumn trees, the snow pine trees that are in the very beginning, that bridge. Big fan. I very much enjoy Vancouver Velocity. Ah, dude, that's crap. The music goes so hard, too. I was waiting for this one from a long time, but I'm glad it's here. And you get to play it a little earlier, I guess. But no snow track to look forward to in Wave 6. Unless they surprise us, but I doubt it. There's only one wave left, and they're not gonna... All the snow tracks I could think of have already been added. Oh crap. And it... Okay, hurry, hurry, hurry! Oh, I got first barely. Ha! There. And that is Vancouver Velocity. 9 out of 10. Easily my favorite city track in the whole game. And it's the best city track in Wave 5. Easily. I like it way more than Los Angeles Laps. And I like it... It's really good. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And please leave a like if you enjoyed, share the video if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new and near and around, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets you know you do like my content. Don't forget to subscribe to Super Kev MK89 Maker for Mario Maker 2 video content, and the 301st Battalion for Star Wars and Halo video content. Links are in the description. And I will see you guys next time for Wave 6 when that comes out. Because during the time of this, Wave 6 is not available yet. And there'll probably either be 2 or 3 city tracks, depending on if they make another one for Tour. But so far, Madrid Drive is the most recent city track as I'm recording this, and there may not be any more. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye now!